Welcome in to the fairly unchanged home page thing, whatever you want to call it, for MLB The Show 25's franchise mode for Guardians franchise. Before we really get into anything, we'll take a look at our opening day roster, which is a absolute mess right now with injuries to Shane Bieber. He's still recovering. David Fry, who was very instrumental in the 2024 postseason run, the short postseason run, but instrumental nonetheless. He's recovering from the shoulder surgery. Who else do we have? Well, actually just Fry and Bieber on the Major League squad. But let's take a look at what we got. Our lineups. Stephen Kwan, he is still here in left field for us. Kyle Manzardo will be our DH. J Ram, he's still here. New to the team this year for the umpteenth time as a Cleveland Guardian. I believe this is stint number 3 now. Carlos Santana. Los is back after short time with the Twins. He's playing first base, replacing Josh Naylor, who got sent off to Arizona. Big Christmas, John Kinsey Noel. He will be in right field, splitting time with Nolan Jones, who we just got from Colorado last week. Nolan Jones returning back to the Guardians. Bo Naylor, he's here catching. It'll be him and Hedges primarily. Lane Thomas out in center field. He was a big deal, big help at the end of last year and for the Guardians in real life. I am very excited to see what we're gonna get with there. For now, since we don't have a real lineup for today, we are going to move Lane up into 6th. Gabriel Arias, he's playing second base. Andreas Jimenez is no longer with the team either. Andreas Jimenez is, I believe, with the Blue Jays now, if I remember correctly. And our shortstop, a guy who we had lots of struggles with last year in Brian Rocchio. He's up to 68 overall. That's kind of what we got. Daniel Schneemann, he can utility play second, third, short, or out in the outfield. And like I said, Nolan Jones will be getting some time at left field or right field, depending on when we need to give guys days off. So that's our that's kind of who we'll have out in the lineup. Our rotation this year, for now, is a little goofy. Tanner Bybee, he's our ace. He's going to be getting the game 1 ball starting nod today. Gavin Williams will be in the 2 spot. Ben Lively will be down there in 3. Luis Ortiz. And then Logan Allen back with the Guardians. Because of injuries, I don't really know what to expect out of this rotation. Eventually, when we do get Shane Bieber back, I'm guessing Logan Allen's going to be the one who gets sent back to the minors. Could be wrong, though. Could be any of these guys. And then in the bullpen, Joey Cantillo, Jacob Junis, Tristan McKenzie, Paul Sewald, and then the 3-headed giant that we had, big hair, big beard, Hunter Gaddis, Cade Smith, Tim Herron, 4-headed giant, because I forgot Tim Herron was still here, and then Emmanuel Clase. Wait, is Tim Herron supposed to even be here? I may have skipped over this. You gotta check this. You should be supposed to be here. I believe I have this. Yep, Tim Herron is supposed to be here. We got that's what we got. Really, we just got other than when Tanner Bybee's out on the mound, we really just got to get 2 Gaddis. Then once we get to Gaddis, we'll be able to hand it off to Smith or Herron, then Smith, and then Clase. That's that. We feel very good about that back part of that bullpen. 8 when it panics. Oh God, yeah. You're gonna see a lot of panic swings today because after a day off and haven't really played a lot of major league level games. Since all I've done is Road to the Show, we'll be seeing some goofiness. Go to Twitter real quick. Check to see if Cleveland has given me a lineup so we can kind of mimic what the real life lineup is. I doubt it. Because, yeah, it's not... The game's not for another 6 hours, excuse me. So... We'll just kind of have to wing what we got. We see... not the Chiefs. The Kansas City Royals. Here on day 1. Let's get down to Kauffman. Bybee will be getting the start for us. We've already... Oh, hey. That's not supposed to be up yet. That's only for John Kinsey Noel home runs. Kwan, Manzardo, J-Ram. Let's do that. On Kinsey, let's see. Lane Thomas, Arias, Naylor, Brocchio. We have our last scene ready. Not quite. Thought I had all of this ready. Apparently I didn't. Let's get down to Kauffman.
The Kansas City Royals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Cleveland Guardians find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, the lefty, Cole Ragans. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking them out for you,
and welcome to opening day. This Cleveland Guardians team here in the American League Comedy Central projected to not do well despite winning it last year. We see Cole Ragans to start our season. Four-seamer, circle change, slider, cutter, curveball. Buck sliders. I agree. And first pitch is in for a strike from Ragans. Juan versus Ragans is 3 for 8. Fastball at 96. Ragans' fastball can touch 98. And hop that one straight up to third base, and that is the first out of the season.
Look at the Guardians lineup for opening day. Chris, I'm sure they'd like to build off of their 2024 season.
Yeah, that's for sure, Boog. 92 wins for the second time in 3 years, a trip to the ALCS, but the only number Cleveland fans care about is 76, which is how many years it's been since they won it all back in 1948.
76 years since winning the World Series.
Maybe this is the year.
Wind blowing in today from right field as Manzardo looks at ball one. Fastball from Ragans. Manzardo, his second year with the team, and circle change. We were sitting on fastball, swing through it. Good slider, fucking hell.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like
1-2 to Manzardo.
I don't know if you take that pitch against any.
And that circle change misses, makes it 2-2. This lifted off the cutter, but not going to go very far, and that is caught for out number 2.
And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now we see J-Ram. 39 home runs, 41 steals last year in real life.
Who's the best hitter in the lineup? They would say him.
And circle change from Ragans misses low.
2 out, space is empty.
J-Ram 1 for 8 against Ragans. Love to change that. Cutter just misses. We get a favorable call from the ump there. Makes it 2-0. Foul off the fastball. A little late on it.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up,
2-1.
slightly in.
Swings through that.
Ooh, circle change right on the corner. Makes it 2-2. J-Ram hits it hard, but that curveball early on it fouled off. 2-2 again. And we can't hold up. Good cutter. We go down 1-2-3. Ragans gets 2 strikeouts. Or no, just the 1. And now we see our guy, Tanner Bybee. He was 12-8 last year in real life. ERA was 3.47. Threw 187 strikeouts, and
dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him
Chance.
to go out there and repeat it this year.
As Blanco looks at strike.
But I tell you what, if this
Yeah,
guy's
looked at
pitching
strike
for me,
one.
I'm playing
Darian
the outfield.
Blanco.
I'm loving every minute of it.
Bybee, 5-pitch pitcher. He has a cutter, four-seamer, what we saw, four-seamer, cutter, and swings through that. Circle change, slider, and a curveball. 0-2 to Blanco. And whoa, what a call by the ump. Friendly call there for us, as that pitch was not.
Those are tough ones to let go as a hitter.
I mean, yeah. You see it there. That's supposed to be a ball.
Protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia.
Now Michael Garcia looks at ball 1, slider way out. Oh, you got called up to AAA already? I mean, well, I shouldn't say already, but
Next pitch is downstairs.
Garcia flinched, but doesn't do anything. 2-0. And he fouls that one off. You have been playing a lot since you did get the game yesterday. Now the 2-1. Fastball fouled off. Bybee's fastball doesn't really light up the number. It tops out at 96, 97. And that grounded to Rocchio. Rocchio gonna throw to first in time. Out number 2. And now we will be seeing Bobby Witt Jr. This team did a lot better than expected last year. Really, both of these teams did. I'm not going to say that out loud.
See if they can take that next step this year.
Bobby Witt Jr. looks at ball 1. Had the batting title in 2024. And he fouls that 4-seamer off. That is right there at 97, the max about for Bybee. 1-1. And ooh, all sorts of confused on that. 1-2 to Witt. Rounds this. Arias knocks it down, but cannot make the play as the Royals get a hit. Now Salvador Perez fouls that ball off. It's going to take a little bit of thinking as, oh, that's foul. 0-2. To not say Chiefs, I'm still kind of in football. Arias takes his time, gets that throw on target to Santana, as Salvador Perez with his 7 speed never had a prayer of making it there. Due up for us. Santana, Noel, Lane Thomas. 1 hit to the Royals already.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now,
Reagan's through 13 pitches.
Santana.
Close. First time in a Cleveland uniform back since.
27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016.
And he looks at a fastball.
In there at the knees
Strike
for
1.
a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone.
Won the Silver Slugger in 2019. It's been a couple years since Los was here, and that fastball misses low.
It's even 1-1.
Umps Freddie.
Behind the dish, calling the
Well,
balls
I
and
didn't get to see all of them. Never mind. Freddie Ferguson's behind home plate. The 1-1.
And a
Misses.
call. What about some no-nos?
2-1.
You can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue.
And Los grounded, gonna be fielded, and throw is errant, and Carlos Santana is on first. Don't know if that's gonna be a rule to hit or not. Now it's Big Christmas time. Donk
Now it's going to be Jhonkensy Noel.
looks at ball 1.
Ball is outside.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is
They do
not
give us a
always the
hit
case.
on that.
Day games are different, Boo. Things change from
1-1
game times to
or
your
1-0.
daily routine. but he sure makes the transition look
Donk
easy.
swings over a fast or circle change.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here,
1-1.
you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fastball misses, 2-1.
And it's 2-1.
That was pitch 20 for Reagans already. And we foul that fastball off just late on it.
Time called.
Good call time here.
Have to wait just a second.
2-2. John Kenzie Noel hits it hard. Will it stay fair? No.
Pass the ball right there, just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way.
Just early on that cutter. Now the 2-2. We foul that off. At misses, makes it 3-2. Lane Thomas is on deck.
And a pop,
Pop that up to first base and caught.
Pasquantino makes the grab, one down. Here's Lane Thomas.
Now it's Lane Thomas. Had that big grand slam off of Terry Schoolbull last year in the playoffs. Game 5 of the DS. And that circle change in was not swinging at that. The 0-1. Hit on a line into the crowd. No, not even into the crowd. Now 0-2.
Here comes a pitch.
Misses low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That cutter fouled off and inside on the hands a bit.
Santana
Right on that line where the circle change was called. This lifted out to the outfield.
Right field.
Going to be caught, and Los is going to retreat.
Calls it in, 2 away.
2 away here. Now,
Gabriel Arias.
we get to a problem in our lineup with guys that just can't hit the ball very well.
And
Arias
first offering is fouled off.
early on the slider and fouled away. 0-1 from Reagans.
And he swings over the top there.
We cannot be giving them that.
Second inning here, no score.
The 0-2. That in the dirt.
In the dirt.
Santana not fast enough, so makes it 1-2.
Down in the dirt.
Down in the dirt again, and
Perez out to first.
Perez
And
throws
it's
over to
in time
first,
for the
and
third out, so that'll end the inning. One hit.
that ends the inning. We strand one on first.
Home of the Royals. These fans watched their team reach the postseason last year for the first time since 2015 when they won it all.
And they took a
Ivey's first pitch misses low.
And the numbers back it up.
Pasquantino,
30 more games in 2024 compared to 2023.
very good against Bybee in his limited appearances. That misses. 2-0.
The Royals improving by 30 wins may surprise people around baseball. I think it's a good sign how disappointed
3-0.
eliminated by the Yankees.
You know, Boog, they really believed they were good enough to keep playing in the ALCS and beyond. We'll need to see more of that confidence this year.
Ball 4, 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
Now we have Jonathan India.
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
India fouls the first pitch off. Finally, at least able to get something in the zone. That misses wildly. Is
And that one is
oh, come on.
And a count 2-1.
That lifted. This is going to be a base hit. Noel going to track that down, prevent the runner from going to third. First and second with none away.
Percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field.
Massey looks at strike one. This Royals team not swinging the bat. Well, there's one that's fouled off.
Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swings wildly there. We need a strikeout here in a bad way. That's fouled off of Naylor's leg.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2.
1-2 again. And we do get the strikeout that we needed. Second K of the day for Bibee. Now we have Hunter Renfroe.
The last thing he wants
Looks at strike one.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play.
Fouls off. Second pitch, and now
2 on, 1 out.
that mistake.
Stays nothing in 2.
We got lucky there. Dodged a bullet in a bad way. 0-2. There's another foul off. Another mistake. And that pushes Renfroe off the plate a little bit. 1-2.
Quintino, the lead runner at second. India over at first with 1 away.
And what are you swinging at, Renfroe? 2 away. Needed that.
Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it.
What are you swinging at? And now we have Kyle Isbell.
To keep the at-bat alive.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Oh my God! And this started with the ump calling a ball on a borderline pitch. On a not even borderline. You can see where that first pitch is. 3-1. And we load the fucking bases. Should have at least been 3-2. Now Blanco.
Blanco, the next day hit, takes high for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
As I mean, I knew I was going to struggle with pitching early because, oh wow, Blanco swings through. Because we haven't done any pitching yet, really, for the most part. And thank God we 3 strikeouts to get out of that inning. Oh my God, that was.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job.
That's going to be a problem. Two walks.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium.
Now we have Bo Naylor, who bat 201 last year. Reagan's going to be pitched 35 here.
Back to work. Swung on, popped up left side.
Just late on the fastball.
Underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good
Chicago White Sox have already been eliminated.
Popped it up.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Now we have Rocchio.
Switch hitter batting right. And that drops in.
Circle
for a
change
strike.
and it is in.
It's 0-1. Top of the third, no score.
0-1. Top of the third already.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Good cutter to swing at, but
For time before the 0-2 pitch. One down, base is empty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder.
I panicked.
Hit on
Kwan
the right
grounds
side.
out.
Pasquantino takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
1-2-3 inning for us, and we just made it way too easy.
We go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Garcia looks at strike one to start the inning. Garcia 1 for 10 against Bybee. He fouls that slider off. The 0-2.
Misses off
Misses
the
inside.
And the count is 1-2.
1-2. Swings through. We went fastball up in the
Always the key to
up inside, and then we go circle change, blowing away, and
hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get
that's
really
something we
wide.
needed there. Just get that first out, and now Witt looks at strike one. He does have a home run in his career off of Bybee. And it's ugly swing at the slider.
Already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss, and get.
Yeah. Each team has one hit. Or no, I think the Royals might have 2 now.
And 1-2.
1 and 2. Royals have left 4 on base. 5 on base. Because I just cannot get people out right now. Had a handful of walks. Witt
Good job to fight that one off.
fights that off as we're going to be approaching pitch number 60. Now 55 here.
Fans
We'll ring him up.
3 straight strikeouts.
3 straight strikeouts for Bybee.
Strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in, and
Now we have Salvador Perez.
throwing him where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Perez
looks at ball 1.
Stands in for the second time.
0 for 12 in his
That's
career.
first strike.
And some of my pitching issues are just because I haven't really pitched. Like I said here, and Perez hits a loud one, but that cuts foul. Makes it 1 and 2. This will be pitch number 60 for Bybee.
The 1-2.
1-2, and oh my God, Salvador Perez.
And he strikes out the side in the third.
As Bybee strikes out the side just to...
3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, just to keep this going, and I was not expecting this today from Bybee. He's already at 60 pitches through 3. We need to figure something out.
And we're back.
Manzardo now to start, as Reagans is only at pitch 39. It'll be pitch 40.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient.
0-1.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average.
Oh my
That's
God.
allowed him to pitch well up until
Come on. Good pitches from Reagans, too. Very hard to swing at pitches. Cutter fouled off. We had to swing there. 0-2. That pitch in the dirt.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2. Manzardo lifts this in the air. We're early on it. The wind is going to blow this one in, and that is caught. I haven't looked. Wind's blowing in at 9 miles an hour. Now J-Ram struck out earlier. Curveball that just hung there for a minute. And then we're early on it at 79 miles an hour.
On the ground.
That we're early on. The 0-2 to J-Ram. Inside.
All tied up here on opening day.
Threw 3 1/3. J-Ram back up the middle right to the shortstop. He is not going to beat that out.
Ramirez is set down.
2 away here. Start the 4th.
So Singy, a close play at first, worthy of another look with StatCast.
That was an absolute heater, and you just don't see that type of velocity.
Now it's Los. He got a hit off of what probably should have been ruled an error.
90 miles per hour, and he needed all
And
to get
we're-
that out. Bang, bang play.
Good timing and
2 down, nobody on.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
And he goes to that.
4th inning underway, no score.
0-2. Pitch 51. As we're just early. Good timing, actually. Never mind. We foul that fastball away. It's Los. We protect there. Been getting some goofy calls from the ump. Now that was further out than I thought it was. The 0-2.
Foul ball still.
Foul that one straight back.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're
The 0-2 to Carlos Santana.
still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. And he
Swing through.
struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets
Will
up
runs be
one.
scored.
Nothing doing for the Guardians.
I hope I'm not here for 27 innings.
Scoreless. Bottom of the inning. And now the
Is now-
first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino, who got to first on a walk earlier. 4-pitch walk, and Bybee
These Royals,
throws in
as this
strike
game
1.
goes
Something
on,
he didn't
have to
do
be more disciplined
against
at the plate.
Pasquantino.
So many of their outs have come from weak contact on
And that
pitches they're
fouled off.
chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been
Now
true
the
again
0-2.
today.
Hard hit. Noel to throw this in. Santana's not anywhere near the base.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Runner on to go.
Oh, why did we...
To second, but way too late. Safe there.
I accidentally hit circle. And Pasquantino steals a base. We could have threw him out.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially
0-2.
when he gets 2 strikes.
Pitch misses
And
in.
India
Ball 1.
looks at ball 1.
Slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just
And we
couldn't make the
get him to strike out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Massey.
Massey cannot let Pasquantino get home.
Call that key
with his
hole.
26
Even
speed.
though it's right there and looks pretty good. If he doesn't love it,
That misses.
he's not gonna swing that early
1-1.
in the count.
Man at second. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
3-2. We at least
With the 3-1 count.
get Massey to look at that. Fouled off.
Off again.
This has been the problem is Vybee's at 73
Got the
pitches.
hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's fouled off.
3-2. He fouls
That's
it
fouled off.
He'll do it again.
We do it again.
Knocks that
That's
one away.
fouled off. You have got to be
Good at bat. What I like about this
fucking
guy
me
is
in the
he
ear.
for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough.
Are you shitting me? Ah!
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Stays alive.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Up the middle.
As that's going to get through, Lane Thomas's throw is in time.
aggressive.
Sit the fuck down, Pasquantino. Slow ass bum.
To Renfro at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Fuck, that at bat was irritating. 0-1 to Renfro. And he swings through that. Why couldn't I get that earlier? A fucking AB ago.
Secondary pitches and command them.
And now here we go. Now it's 0-2.
2 outs. Got it looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left.
Why couldn't we get...
No score.
Oh my god. We just had a 13 pitch at bat.
Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are.
Bibee with 9 strikeouts is going to have to be sat down. He's done. He's all but done at this point. We got to start. We're looking at this first. We're taking this first pitch.
First pitch fastball.
Are you kidding me, Ump? Come on. Let's go Joey Cantillo. We'll get him warming up.
0-1.
0-1. And that's fouled back. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
The 0-2.
Reagan's just pitching a gem. And are you sure, Blue?
High 0-2 fastball.
And that's a little, yeah, that's a little higher.
You'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Nope.
And 2-2.
Just outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him.
Here you go, circle change.
5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
We're gonna take a
Fifth
look at
strikeout for
the
Reagan.
sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edge.
Now
of the
Lane
strike
Thomas.
zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to take long pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots.
I was expecting fastball. I don't even know why.
Pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
As this hit back up the middle, Lane Thomas is going to get on base.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. He's 0 for 1. And that one
Arias
fouled
fouls
off.
that off.
Thomas leads off first with 1 away. Arias, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Runner takes off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Lane Thomas going to have to retreat back.
2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Runner on the go. That's in for
Thomas
a strike.
going safe.
Second save.
We have a runner in scoring position. Lane Thomas gets his first steal. Naylor just has to do
2
something.
outs.
Big hit.
There's a rocket into the outfield.
No, Lane, why didn't you go?
Clears it in as the up at third.
Runners on the corners. Now it's up to Rocchio.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Oh, great grab.
Are you shitting me? Come on, Rocchio. Win the race. No. What a play by the third baseman.
Cat-like reflexes over there.
Mikel Garcia. You have got to be fucking me.
Ending the inning.
Oh my god. That's painful.
Go back to the ballpark.
Now it's Isbell.
Last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Kyle.
I want to try and get a little bit more out of
That's in
Bibee.
there. And that's strike 1.
Strike 1.
And a breaking
And
ball
Isbell
drops in for a
flinches.
strike.
It's strike 2.
2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here.
Fouled
This
off.
is a good time for something off speed away.
Popped up.
See it back going with a foul ball.
This has been the issue all day. We can't put these guys away. And there it is.
Swing and a miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
10th K for Bibee on a game where
Typically likes to shoot the
he's
ball
only going to go 4 1/3.
little anxious.
And we're going to go to Cantillo now.
And we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Joey Cantillo.
Joey Cantillo.
Linked out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Got to get a couple out. Got to at least get to the 7th.
And now, Dairon
Blanco swings it for the first pitch, sits down. Cantillo, 4-pitch pitcher, 4-seamer, circle change, 12-6. And we'll get to the 4th in a minute. Because that 12-6 misses. And a slider. That's fouled off, 1-2. And struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and now we set him up for that.
Santana gonna win the race. Ends the 5th. 1, 2, 3. Kwan, Manzo, and J-Ram do up. A tie game here.
Here at Kauffman Stadium, and now here is Stephen Kwan.
Now Reagan's starting to get a little tired.
Back to work.
That 4-seamer misses. Kwan, 3-time Gold Glove winner, 22, 23, and 24.
And
that misses, 2-0.
Cutting but missing down low.
Gotta get Chase Reagan's got to eventually find a way to get on. This ball hit. Gonna be 2. Come on, Stephen Kwan. Come on, Kwan. And leadoff double. Needed that in a big way, as that will be Reagan's day. You see Hunter Harvey now. Yeah, an ERA of 4.4 last season in 49 games pitched.
So up next,
Al Manzardo. Harvey, 4-seamer that could touch 100, splitter, 12-6 curve, and a slider. Manzo hit this really high. Not worth tagging, didn't go far. And unfortunately, the throw's errant, so...
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Go-ahead run still at scoring position. J-Ram. Looks at strike 1.
Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Carlos Estevez, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Bubic also getting ready.
This popped up. You've got to be fucking... Ah! I am just beating my head against a wall.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, 1 for 2.
Now Santana, 1 for 2.
First pitch.
Splitter, that just had me fucking all lost. 0-1. Carlos lifts this in the air. Wind is, please get it. Get out of play. You have got to be. Fuck Kauffman Stadium and fuck this wind blowing in from the fucking right field. We waste a leadoff double. Cantillo's first pitch, not even close.
With some serious speed in 2023. He became the first player
And then Witt swings through the fastball.
And an inside the park home run in the same game.
That J-Ram gets it. He throw in time, a little low, but Witt gets sat down here to start the 6th. Now Salvador Perez. Looks at strike 1. Strike 2 to Perez.
And that skips in the dirt.
Out, that skipped in the dirt. That misses a little high, just trying to get Perez to chase something. That misses low.
Count is full.
Full count. Perez pops it up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory
Naylor.
for the catcher.
Underneath it.
Naylor
2 away.
makes the grab, and there are 2 down. And next up for the
Now.
Royals, Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino got through out at home earlier. That's popped
Swing
up.
and a pop-up in foul ground.
J-Ram going to run past the third base ump.
And that'll do it.
Ends the 6th. And a barn burner of a baseball game right now. 4 hits for each team. Big Christmas. Lane Thomas. Gabriel Arias up for the Guardians.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Ah, this game. They'll see Harvey here.
Fouled off.
Late on
He
the
was late.
fastball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
0-1.
Fought off.
Jonk hits it just early.
Looked like you got a little
Wind
excited
blows
on
it
that
foul.
fastball. You gotta
Mistake
take
pitch
yourself.
and
You want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark.
0-2.
If you're a little late, opposite field not.
1-2.
four-seamer misses wildly.
And count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
1-2.
Swing and a
He
miss.
goes slider, and that was... I was lost.
For strike 3.
Fucking Christ.
Here's Lane Thomas now.
Trying to keep good speed on the bases.
0-1.
Ugh. We're early on 99.
That one
And then he goes
fouled
fastball
off.
again up higher.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here are the top half
0-2.
of inning number 7.
Ball.
Four-seamer again misses.
1-2.
I swear to God, if he goes...
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
If he goes slider again, I'm going to lose my shit. As Splitter hung over the middle, and we're early on it. We foul it back into the catcher's face. 1-2.
Got it.
He goes slider. There it is. And
That time.
I knew it was coming,
That's a
and
way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And
I was early on it. Now it's Arias,
because he puts
who's
pressure
0 for
on
2.
everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance.
Good splitter.
Get him out of there and deal with the next
Good
guy.
splitter.
Outside low.
That one misses.
And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit on
Is
the ground to
this
short.
the 12-6 grounded right to the shortstop, and that's going to end the end our half of the 7th. India, Massey, Renfro due up for the Royals.
Bottom of the 7th, Jonathan India at the plate.
India grounds it to J-Ram. Throw well in time.
First, and
India
one
gets
away,
sat
bottom
down.
of the 7th. And next
Now it's
is the
Massey.
designated hitter, Michael Massey. Little
Fouls off the
chopper
12-6
rolls
curve.
foul.
0-1.
Check
That-
swing,
he went
around.
through.
It's
0-2. And
Bounce
that
to the
chopped.
right side.
Arias charging.
Arias.
Gonna make the throw in time.
Couple of quick
2
outs.
away here. Now it's Renfro. Dangerous man still.
Fastball
Strike
in
1.
for a strike. It's 0-1. Comes
Swings
out
through the
deep,
12-6.
strike 2.
0-2 to Renfro.
Many pitches, hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand this.
And he strikes out again.
Strikeout, and that'll do it for the
Ends
inning.
the 7th. We got to find something offensively. Start the 8th.
Welcome
as
back,
Chris-
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Bubich.
And
Bubich.
they felt
Thank
it
you.
was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here is
Got Bo Naylor starting up. Naylor, Rocchio, Quan. And four-seamer fouled off. Early on it. That four-seamer low. Ubich. Four-seamer slider, sinker, circle change, sinker, cutter. Pulled the string on us after 2 straight fastballs.
Against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's inside. 2-2. Swing and a miss wildly. I don't know. Now it's Rocchio. Slider way in the dirt and outside. That misses.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th.
There was ever a time for us to be able to do anything with Brayan Rocchio, it'd be this. It'd be right now. This lifted straightaway center.
Isbell settles under this one.
Isbell settles under it, and
there's 2 away. Stephen Kwan getting ready to.
now it's Kwan, who 1 for 3 with a double.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch up against the wall. And
I swear to God. I swear to God.
we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
We have a pinch hitter, Freddie Furman. If Salvador Perez reached through the netting for this, okay, he did not.
Freddie Fermin, he represents the
Freddie Fermin.
run. He
Strikes.
and misses at the first pitch. Oh,
What do we got here?
and 1.
0-1.
0-1 to Fermin. That's fouled off.
Swing
And Cantillo gets a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, Dairon Blanco. 0 for 3 in this one.
Blanco 0 for 3, looking to
Close, but
not go.
Okay, that's ball 1.
Come on.
And a
Yeah.
swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day
Blanco
at the plate.
swings through that. It's 1-1. Should be
It's hard
0-2.
not to think negative, but you gotta
Hit
find
hard
ways to
right at
somehow set up
Kwan.
the baseball and put it in play.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
2 away.
Michael Garcia.
Now it's
steps in
Garcia.
for the Royals. And
Strike
first
1.
pitch fastball is in for a
You sure,
strike.
Blue?
2 down,
You sure?
nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next
0-2.
is in for a strike. Fouled off.
That's fouled off. Cantillo's still going pretty strong right now.
Swing and a ball
Rocchio
softly down
chasing.
to left center.
That one floated up just enough for him to be able to get that, and shallow left. And that takes us to the 8th.
Back, and here comes the closer.
Or to the 9th. As the closer comes
I don't know
in.
about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game.
Manzardo.
Like, spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Air keg. Either way, four-seamer, touch 102, slider, sinker, circle change. Manzardo swing at the first pitch there. That was borderline. 0-1. Fouled that away. At four-seamer at 102. Not close.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Manzardo lifted to shallow right, and oh my God.
And there's one down.
Like,
So up next, Jose Ramirez.
oh man. One away to start the top of the ninth. J-Ram hits it hard. Hit the foul pole, please. No.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth.
0-1. Goodbye home run, J-Ram. We have a run scored. 415 feet.
And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 1-0. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Home run pitch, bro. As Bobby Witt Jr. upset 415 feet to give us a lead. Runs will not. Thank you.
Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball.
We have hit some balls really hard all day that have gone foul because of that wind, and we send that out to the out into the waterfall. Things that I can't believe I'm saying. Let's warm up Clase. And yep, you know he's gonna be in the game. Perfect there. Now it's Carlos.
Santana.
He's 1 for 3 on the day.
And first offering is fouled off.
Fastball high. We foul that off.
One-run game here in the
One-run game. As Carlos hits this ball hard, but to right center, and that's out number 2.
It's a good recovery.
Is now time for John Kenzie Noel.
Allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That pitch misses.
Takes ball 1.
First slider we've seen. 1-0. John Kenzie Noel hits this. Going back, but not far enough. Once again, the wind.
And that is that.
But J-Ram
Scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0.
sends one a long
on the show.
freaking way. 1-0. Bottom of the ninth. Clase time.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase. A chance at his first save of the year. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt looks at a cutter, 101 or 100. Clase 3 pitches. Cutter that could touch 102, slider at 93, four-seamer that could touch 101.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
And Witt swings through. 0-2 now. Fouls that one off.
Keeps the AB going.
Stay alive briefly. Throws by the cutter at 99 miles an hour. That is out number 1. It is now Salvador Perez, who fouls that fastball off. 1 for 8.
The 0-1.
Swings through the slider. Over top of it, really.
For a long time, no chance of even fouling it off.
And gets him froze, looking strike number 3 as Clase 1 out. Cleveland 1 out from winning on opening day.
First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
A game that has been just a grind for us. Pasquantino looks at strike 1. Fouls off for strike 2. The 0-2. Can we put Pasquantino away? We're going.
The Royals down to their final strike.
Fastball again. Yes. Sit him down. Clase strikes out all 3.
Pitching and defense, outstanding job of the pitchers really attacking.
We win game 1 in a grind, and if that's what this season is going to be like, oh my God. Joey Cantillo gets the win.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris
Emmanuel Clase gets the save.
Crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lucas Ekrig? Erkig? No idea how that's pronounced. He gets the loss. And the thumbnail is not going to be the starting pitchers. Even though Bybee threw a gem. No, not really a gem. Struck out 10 in 4 innings. Juan, 1 for 4 with a double. Lane Thomas, 1 for 3, struck out. Manzardo, 0 for 4. J-Ram, 1 for 4 with the home run. Game-winning home run. Phew. I can't remember what my zoom buttons are. There we go. Ah, that was a game. Cantillo 3 2/3 with 3 strikeouts. I can't. If that's what these games are going to be like all year, that's going to be stressful. Because if we're going to have 1-run games all year. Because we win. And then we have a day off. We have Friday off. We will be back Saturday for game 2 of this series against the Royals. Then we have Sunday, and then 3-game set. Series ends Sunday. 3-game set against the Padres followed by a day off on Thursday. 3-game set against the Angels and at LA. Excuse me. Followed by a day off, and then our home opener 2025 against the Chicago White Sox on April the 8th. So as everybody else in the Central lost a game. Goes to 0-1, so that's we start off good. Tigers allowed 8, White Sox allowed 7. As I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out offensively. J-Ram is the one who gave us that win. But it can't be all on him. And that will do it for today. Opening day. Successful here in video game land. We go to 1-0.